After going out in the first round in 2022, how does it feel coming back to take ADCC silver in 2024?
Yeah, I mean, it feels like I finally earned something. I think subconsciously I also told myself that I wasn't gonna cut my hair until I won something important. I got ADCC silver so I could get a haircut. It's hard to comprehend like the significance of it, because CGI did kind of fuck up a lot of the matchups. So it's like kind of underwhelming a little bit for me.
So like you hit the podium at ADCC, which is, cements your history as, not a lot of people get to stand on that thing. So it is pretty significant.
I guess. I guess. But it's like very big and important names were out of my bracket. I don't know. For me, it's just kind of less important.
I mean, you did have sort of like another rematch with somebody you've gone against with Giancarlo, but you lost, yeah. But you have improved in every match with him.
Yeah. I mean, I'm progressively getting better, and I hope that the people can see that. Like my previous matches with Giancarlo, it was like kind of, not that this match wasn't scrappy, but definitely more like scrappy, like dig deep type of deal, as opposed to I feel like this match was a lot more back and forth, and people can kind of gauge where my level is at now compared to where I was before. Like it's been over 2 years since we last fought, and I've definitely progressed, not to the point where I'm capable of defeating the bastard, but definitely improving in some aspects. So I'm still happy with the outcome, but it's still frustrating regardless.
Not a bad run. You submitted Achilles in the opening match. You won via points against Ryan Aiken, won via decision against your teammate Chris Wojcik, and then ran into the boogeyman Giancarlo in the final. Because you're a psycho and you don't seem to care about results, which of those matches did you enjoy the most?
It's a toss-up between my match with Achilles and then the match with Giancarlo. Like I mentioned, I like having the rematches because I like to gauge whether I'm improving or not, and I really feel like I am. So after a performance like that, I'm happy. But then getting a submission first round ADCC is like a good fucking start to a tournament. So it kind of got the energy going. It's a good feeling. Also competing like right next to, I think right before I submitted him, I look across the mat, and I think Chris or Taylor was like competing alongside. So that was a nice touch as well.
Did you realize that you were the only final that featured USA versus USA?
I did not realize that until the end of the match, where me and Giancarlo start talking. Like the match is over, we both like sit up and we're shaking hands, whatever. I'm like, you beat me 3 times, you bastard. And then he laughs and he says, yeah, we're both from USA. We're the only people, 2 USA finalists for 88. So it's a good touch.
Are you proud to represent the USA and be one of the only 2 people in the final?
Yeah, I mean, definitely fucking proud. It's goes to show you the level America's grappling at this point. Feel like we've grown a lot within the past few years, so hopefully this continues.
You have faced Giancarlo many times now. How does this match stack up against the previous encounters you've had with him?
So this match was like the first match. I feel like every match I'm just fucking right there with this guy. I feel like first time we fought on like a fight to win rule set. So it's kind of, I think I passed his guard. I don't think there were any points or anything. Passed his guard. He attempted like a straight ankle lock or something that wasn't, like, I obviously had to defend it. It wasn't anything significant. And they ended up giving him the win. So that was very frustrating. But I was like, all right, whatever. Then a couple months after that, I ended up fighting him again on Who's Number One. And that match, he took my back for like fucking 10 minutes at the very beginning of the match. So I escape, and then I just go fucking ape shit. And then still didn't get the win, which is like, I feel like I can understand losing that one, kind of a toss-up again. He did have 10 minutes of control, but then I had multiple guard passes, multiple takedowns, multiple back takes, another frustrating loss. And then ADCC finals. I'm like, this is my time, finally. I've made it all the way through this fucking tournament, and I fight the guy that's been giving me the most trouble. I was very excited for this match. Very confident in this match as well. I remember I passed his guard twice at the beginning of the match, and then we kind of reset, and I was like, I'm gonna win this match. Like, I was getting emotional because I was like, wow, I'm gonna win. Like, I was so confident, and not that I allowed that to kind of like take a step back or lower the pressure or anything, but it was just a thought that went through my mind, and then I didn't win. So yeah, frustrating, but like I mentioned before, it is nice knowing that I am progressing in the grappling aspect and jiu-jitsu aspect. I'm able to pass his guard quite a few times. It is what it is. I'll figure some shit out, go back to the drawing board, and we'll be back. Maybe I'll win on the fourth one.
If you could go back and do something different in the final, what would you have done to secure gold?
Probably not give him my back. Maybe just keep my legs a little further away. I felt like I was passing the same way repetitively. I should have done a better job of passing to the opposite side as well. Aside from that, I don't know. I feel like I did a good fucking job.
We touched up on this last week, but what did you think about Dima running camp for ADCC?
It helped me a lot. And it was more just like, yes, it was like technical stuff and whatnot, but you can only learn so much in fucking like a 2-month camp. Not that you can't learn stuff, but it's just like, usually camp is for prioritizing sharpening your tools and not adding tools to the arsenal and whatnot. So I feel like Dima did a really good job of pushing us with those, with those high heart rate days, and kind of still mitigating or limiting the amount of injuries that were happening in the camp with those low heart rate days and whatnot. So I mean, I gravitated towards Dima because I felt like he really wanted to help me specifically with some of the passing stuff. You can see, like, in this performance compared to my previous performances, like he's helped a lot. He came, I believe, one of our first few conversations was a couple of days before I fought Tynan. And the night before I fought Tynan, he just gave me an idea, like not really a technique or anything. He just gave me a few like sequences essentially to kind of help me with this competition, help me with Tynan immediately. And then after that match, I was like, wow, I should really listen to what this guy says. If this helped me overnight, it's probably gonna help me come ADCC, and it did. So I feel like it was good for the team, good for me. I'm pleased.
It was a good weekend for the Rodriguez brothers. Did Nicky Rod winning the million on Saturday night affect you in any way on Sunday at ADCC?
Did Nicky Rod winning the million affect me? No, it did not affect me. We usually compete on the same day, so there's never any sort of issues with emotions and stuff. So we're kind of used to being numb, I guess, in a way, come competition. Oh yeah, at the end of the first day, for me of ADCC, fucking Nicky Rod's in the finals, I immediately finish up my competition, don't even grab food, fucking shower and head straight to CGI to watch Nicky Rod win his fucking $1 million. I can't miss out on something like that. I had to be there. Yeah, it's fucking huge moment for grappling, huge moment for obviously Nicky Rod and the war baby. Yeah, I couldn't miss it.
No days off for J-Rod. September 7th, you've got your Polaris debut coming up quick. What do you know about your opponent?
Yeah, so I don't know anything about my opponent. All I know is that he is looks like he likes to stand up, looks like he likes to wrestle a little bit, so hopefully it'll be a fun kind of action-packed match. It'll be on UFC Fight Pass, so guys, tune into the Polaris event September 7th. Surely it'll be a fun card. There's a lot of big names, Tynan's on there and shit, so it'll be a good time.
Jay, this is your first time in Europe. What have you got planned?
Yeah, so I'll be in Europe, I'll be in the UK competing for Polaris, and then for the next week or so after that, I'll be doing a bunch of seminars throughout the UK, and then September 14th, 15th, I'll be in Switzerland doing more seminars, and then right after that, I'll be in Italy for about another week, doing another seminar over there. So lots of travel. This was probably gonna be the longest time I've been away from home. I usually don't like traveling at all. I don't like traveling alone, so it's gonna be scary. I like my bed, but I have to make money, so I have to leave the house. Like, I like competing and then immediately going home right after. The fact that I'm competing and then I'm gonna be gone for another 3 weeks is concerning to me.
I think the only thing you won't like is the food you're gonna have in the UK.
Yeah. But Italy might make up for it,
A little
right?
pizza, a little fucking
Pizza,
pasta.
some pasta. We'll see what's going on.
Now you're an ADCC medalist. What does the future hold for J-Rod?
Shmoney. Yeah, I mean, more, maybe not more competitions, because I've been competing quite a lot. I feel like I've done a lot of just back to back to back. I haven't gone longer than 2 months without competing this entire year. So it's been a pretty busy year for J-Rod, and we're not slowing down now. So just packed with seminars, packed with competitions.
I saw that, it's what, J-Rod 3.0 now? What does that mean?
Well, Dima mentioned it, and I think it's more just like a new arc, maybe, you know? I feel like I told myself that I wasn't gonna cut my hair until I did something significant, and we did it. I got ADCC silver, so I was able to trim my hair. Now I can afford a haircut. I don't know, just like a turning point in my life, I feel like, in a good way. That's my alarm to wake up.
I love that.
Just a pivotal moment in my life, I feel like, kind of reaching new heights in my career.
Well, I appreciate you coming in early. Obviously, your alarm to wake up is 45 minutes before actual training, which is fucking beautiful.
So I'll be competing September 7th on the Polaris card. Make sure you guys tune in on UFC Fight Pass, as well as look over my social media. I have a bunch of seminar posters for all of Europe, so take a look at that. If you guys want to visit, please come. As well as I'll be filming another instructional soon, so keep an eye out for that. BJJfanatics.com, as well as my old DVDs. Please buy them all at the full price, no discount code, because I need the money really badly. I'm in debt with the fucking Ford Raptor, so yeah. All right, thank you guys for tuning into the B Team YouTube channel. Make sure you guys like and subscribe to the channel. We'll see you on the next one.